steal anything!
Her voice echoed through the store as two officers grabbed her arms. Customers turned, employees froze, phones came out. The old woman struggled to stand straight. "I've worked here for 12 years. Please, you're making a mistake." The manager stepped forward, pointing at her. "We found the money in her locker," he said sharply. "She's been stealing for months." Gasps spread across the room. The officer tightened his grip. "Ma'am, you need to come with us." Tears ran down her face. "No, please, just check again." But no one listened. The manager folded his arms. "We already did." He turned to the staff. "Bring her locker key." Moments later, they stood in front of it. The officer looked at her. "Do you want to open it yourself?" Her hands trembled. She shook her head slowly. "Please, don't do this." The manager snapped. "Open it!" The locker door swung open. Inside, dozens of envelopes, thick, neatly arranged. The officer reached in and pulled one out. Opened it. Cash. A lot of it. More murmurs. Another envelope. More cash. The officer looked at her. "This doesn't look good." The manager scoffed. "It's exactly what it looks like." The old woman shook her head desperately. "No, no, that's not—" "Then explain it," the officer said. Her lips trembled. She looked around. Every eye was on her, judging, waiting. She took a deep breath. "I didn't steal it." The manager laughed. "Then why is it hidden in your locker?" Silence. Her voice dropped. "Because I was trying to fix something." The manager frowned. "What does that even mean?" She swallowed hard. "Last year, there was a mistake in the accounts." A few employees looked confused. She continued. "I found it while cleaning the office one night. Numbers didn't match. Money was missing from the records." The room grew quieter. "I knew if the owner saw it, someone would be blamed." She hesitated, then looked directly at the manager. "And it would be you." The air changed. The manager's face tightened. "That's a lie." She shook her head. "I didn't want you to lose your job." Gasps. "I started putting money aside, little by little, to cover the difference." "Where are you watching from right now? Let me know in the comments." The officer paused. "You're saying this money isn't stolen?" She nodded slowly. "It's mine, my savings, everything I had, to fix his mistake." Silence fell like a weight. The manager stepped back. "This is ridiculous. She's trying to twist." A senior staff member interrupted. "Wait, I remember that audit." All eyes turned. He looked at the manager. "You handled it personally. You said everything was balanced." The manager couldn't speak. The truth was slipping right in front of everyone. The officer slowly lowered the envelope. "So this woman was fixing your mistake?" No answer. The room shifted. Phones that were pointed at her turned toward him. The same people who judged her now stared at him. The manager stuttered. I didn't know. I thought." "You thought she was stealing," the officer cut in. The old woman stood quietly, tears still in her eyes, but her voice steady now. "I was going to tell you when I finished fixing it, but you didn't give me the chance." No one spoke. Minutes later, the owner arrived. He had heard everything. His face was serious, cold. He looked at the envelopes, then at the manager. "You accused her, called the police without even checking properly?" The manager tried to speak, but nothing came out. The owner turned to the old woman. "How long have you been covering this?" She lowered her eyes. "A year." Silence, heavy. Then he nodded slowly. "Unbelievable. What time is it where you're watching from? Morning, afternoon, or evening? Tell me in the comments." He turned back to the manager. "You're done here." The words landed hard. "Leave." The manager stood frozen, his career gone in seconds. Security stepped back from the old woman, no longer holding her, now respecting her. The owner looked at her again. "You protected this place even when no one protected you." Her eyes filled again. "I just did what I thought was right." He nodded. "From today, you won't be cleaning anymore." She looked confused. "You'll be supervising." Gasps. "And every dollar you used," he added, "will be returned to you." She couldn't speak. Days later, there was a knock on her door. She opened it slowly. It was him, the former manager. No suit, no pride, just silence. I came to say I'm sorry." He couldn't look at her. "I judged you without knowing the truth." She stared at him, calm, tired. "I almost destroyed your life." His voice broke. She said nothing for a moment, then quietly, "Next time, listen before you judge." He nodded, ashamed, and walked away. She closed the door gently. No anger, no revenge, just peace. Because in the end, the truth not just protected her, it restored her. If this story touched you, drop a heart in the comments and follow for more stories like this.